I apologize.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side, and revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, son. When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarka was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she had been my very own. More so, since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
Why don't you respect Lumir?
That's my business. I won't tell you anything.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in Scripture Speak up for those who have no voice.
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumia accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumia. That man has gone completely mad.
Till we meet again. Excuse me? My humble respects.
Excuse me.
Why are you fooling around with that door?
And what can I get for you?
What corner?
We
read.
No, the poor thing is her fault for being so thick. A strange woman visits her old man every...
Great.
I apologize.
Was ist los?
Nice one.
What? Careful.
Christ, pardon me.
Oh, must be mad. Oh, bad.
Is it?
Butter, eggs, fresh butter.
Bring me a bu-
Good evening. What do you... I'd like... Back again. But if you... So what...
Better...
Right, you want me to...
Bring me the...
Right.
Wait.
Now... Archers, take up your positions! And go! She won't be laying any more eggs. Who shoved me? How am I supposed to aim like that?
Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where. Are you even
Who shoved me?
trying?
How am I supposed to aim like that?
Got it!
Who shoved me? How am I supposed to aim like that?
That was just a practice shot. It doesn't count.
One bird after another knocked down. My compliments. Here's your winnings.
Thank you.
Careful.
I'd like back, but if you... So what?
Speed shoot.
But you haven't even... I'll set everything up. I'll even get one that you can shoot.
I'd like to...
Back it, but if you... So what?
I prefer...
But you haven't even... I'll... One that...
I'd like...
Back it, but it... So...
Speed...
Right. Do you want me to...
Bring...
Right.
Wait.
Now... Archers, get set! Let them fly!
Down you go, bird. Fuck me if that bird ain't tethered in place. Still no luck. And down he comes. How come it didn't fall? Hit it.
I'd love to go hunting with you sometime, friend. Your prize is...
Thank you.
Excuse me.
May God give you health, sir.
What makes you say that? Did he catch you stealing wood? What do you need?
What's new at...
Nothing much.
Did Estania work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see.
By the fact...
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So,
What if I simply paid you, and you tell me what I want to know?
ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer.
What?
If you want to ask. I preferred so.
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
What was Stanya like?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people. And besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer. Apart from those men, I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had 2 close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. And she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
We've got a great batch of beer today.
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdena?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Good hit.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favours. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdena, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly...
For the right price...
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is.
Where can I find Zdena?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her... Well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Rabstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pint. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
What can you tell me about Zdena?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frog came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. that she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me, I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
And could she have run away with this bard, Willie?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before, and he had some job for her somewhere, serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that'd knock some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him, or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to... I'd like to learn...
What are you...
As we were fighting over the rooster...
It bit me.
Fuck Sigismund!
May God give one of these days, those bastards will go to
What would you...
Wine! Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
I'll help you.
Still believe in yourself?
I'll sort you out quickly.
And you'll get another right away.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
You want to try me?
Kill you, you bastard! Show your stuff!
Punishment by the blade! My...
Mercy! I surrender!
You fucking murderer!
Wait. It's... Ha! I'm a scholar.
Don't you worry about it. And that's exactly...
To hell...
Give it to him!
Jesus! Ah!
That's the way.
Put that weapon away! Murder!
You want to kill me, you fool?
It was
My
you.
God.
Fuck! I'm bleeding. What the fuck did you do that for?
He's mad! Stop him!
What? Come out! Right?
You killed him!
Here!
Murderer!
Rush you into myself.
Give him one more!
My son! What are you doing?
My respect.
You silly doggy.
Father, Yarka wasn't the only girl who was killed in Kuttenberg.
I know.
Alice?
Isn't that the girl they've...
That's her. The last one.
I didn't.
That's what I'm trying to... But you aren't making it any easier for me.
Believe me, son.
Another of them was named Zdena. I heard you were seen arguing with her. Do you remember?
Oh, I certainly do remember. I knew her since she was a child from the poorhouse. She was close to Yarka, but I immediately knew things would end badly with her. That she'd corrupt Yarka.
That's why you went to see her? So she'd leave Yarka alone?
No. At least not in the beginning. I hoped I could reform her. For Yarka's sake. And for Zdenya's too. But after a while I gave up on her. She never learned her lesson. Her soul has long been doomed to hell. Until we meet again.
Amen.
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price. What good's a bow to you for
You
God's
silly
sake? What a waste
doggy.
of money. Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone
What
should
a
have a good
day.
bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye, come to think of it, it was him who told me. Farewell.
Take care. What is... Are you whistling just for fun? I'm sorry. What is it? Did you drop something?
Huh?
Go! Whoa! Whoa! Go! Go! Quick! Whoa!
Don't you see me walking here?
Greetings to you.
Are you Pint?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for Zdena.
I don't know any Stena.
Stonehad said something different.
You're a friend of Stannard's, are you?
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Stenner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Stenner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Whatever.
What can you tell me about Stenner?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'd be able to go wherever she wanted. To Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewellery, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant?
No. I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Stenner was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here?
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stenner thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was...
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way. Through the woods. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day.
Is Dennis' scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye.
Will you give it to me?
All the same to me. Here you go.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job.
I don't know.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I hope you don't. Farewell.
Heel! Track! to be that horde Point was talking about. I should take a look around here.
Mutt!
Here, Mutt. Search. What is it, Mutt? Poor thing. Ugh. She's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her. Her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. But how did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for... Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and that's about all I can find out. But that ring is a good lead.
Come here!
Good boy. Good boy.
What are you staring at? Back off before I pray for a quick death, you bastard! Fuck that! Go fuck yourself!
Heal!
I've been waiting for you. Bad luck.
Whoa! Ja! Whoa!
Prepare to fight. Alert!
Attack! Come and help us! Stop! Shit! You can't get away from me! What's up, you bitch?